Yes. So this is the question. Start answering now. Pradosh, Mahalakshmi, Mani and Samaya, Bhavanish. Everybody should respond.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Start solving now. Mani and Samaya, tell me the answer. So first observe here. So this is the graph which we have seen like a derivation equation. So the body is starting from already having some initial velocity. What is that initial velocity now here? You see, you check it here. What is that? Body is not starting from zero. It is starting from somewhere. Already it is having some initial velocity. So what is that velocity? What is that velocity?
20, sir.
20. So that if you'll observe, given alongside is the velocity time graph for moving body, find velocity of the body at point C they are asking. So at point C, what is the velocity? So if you'll observe, it is starting from A to B, again from B to C. So at point C, what is the velocity? You check it. What is the velocity? From B to C, it is going constant velocity, means acceleration is zero. So what is that velocity, Pradosh? Tamil Selvan. At point C, what is the velocity?
40, sir.
Yeah, 40 meter per second. Sorry, kilometer per hour. So they are given kilometer per hour. So that is the at point C, the speed of a body is 40 kilometer per hour. Now, acceleration acting on the body between A and B. Let me take now A and B. Acceleration between A and B. Calculate it for here. B is missing. Here B is missing. Tell me. So A and B, what is the acceleration? Calculate it, all of you. So from A to B, acceleration. What is the initial velocity, Pradosh? Initial velocity is
20, sir. 20
20.
kilometers
So
per hour.
U is equals to 20 kilometer per hour. Everybody, you try to answer 20 kilometer per hour. And what is the V? At
And
V
3
point,
hours, sir.
40 kilometer per hour. So what is the time period?
3 hours, sir.
3 hours. So 3 minus 0, it is 3 hours from that is. So this is the time period. Understanding? So 3 hours. Now what is the acceleration formula? Acceleration is equals to final
3
velocity
minus 2
minus
by
initial
t.
velocity divided by time period.
T.
So which is equals to 40 minus 20 divided by 3. So solve it, all of you, which is equals to 20 divided by 3. How much, Ra? 20 divided by 3. 6 point, Pradosh, 6.33
Sir.
meter per second square. Meter per second square is the acceleration. Calculate it fastly. Do it, do it. Here, Ra? Now, acceleration acting on the B to C. Who will answer? From B to C. A to B, I have told you. From B to C. From B to C, you will observe. There is no change in speed. Yesterday also I have told you. Here it is a constant speed. Means in the sense of B to C. Constant speed. What is the meaning, Ra? If it is constant speed, what will happen?
0, sir.
0. That is what I want. So if from B to C, from B to C, speed is 0, speed is constant. If speed is constant, so acceleration is how much, Ra?
0,
Acceleration
sir.
is 0 meter per second square. That's all of you. So now same way, here is they are not asking, but you find it. They are not asking here, but you please find it. From C to D, what is the acceleration? All of you. From C to D. So initial velocity is 40, final velocity is 0. And time you can check it. So this is the time period. All of you calculate. It is decreasing so that retardation will come. Do it fast, all of you. What is the acceleration here? Now, initial velocity is equals to 40 meter per second. If you'll observe, this is the initial velocity at point C. Now from point D, this is the, let me imagine here, fourth part. Fourth part is not given in textbook question, but you can take it from C and D. You can take it. So this is the question. So between C and D, this is all same question. So from C and D, initial velocity is that, final velocity is 0
V
meter per 0 meter
0
per meter per
per
second. Now what is the
second.
time period? What is the time period from here to here? So if you'll observe 6 and this is 8. So 8 minus 6, how much it is time period? 8 minus 6, which is equals to
minus is equal to 2.
2 hours. Is it yes or no? That's all. So now you can find the acceleration. Acceleration is equals to final velocity minus initial velocity divided by time period. So if you substitute it, final velocity is 0 minus initial velocity is 40 divided by 2. So which is equals to how much, Ra? Minus 40 divided by 2, which will give you 2 ones are 2 20s. How much, Pradosh? Tamil Selvan? So which is equal to
20,
how
sir.
much? Minus 20, minus 20, 20 not mania. Minus 20 meter per second square, which is equals to acceleration. So here minus indicating what? Decreasing acceleration or increasing acceleration?
Decreasing
Decreasing
acceleration, sir.
acceleration. That is why it is called as retardation. If you write retardation, no need to mention the minus. But if you mention the acceleration, it is minus you should come. So that's all. Solve it, all of you. Maunesh, have you understand this question? Tamil Selvan?
Understood, sir.
Solve. But you have to respond correct. Every time I cannot teach all the sums. This is the one sum. If I'll teach one sum, you should do it remaining all. Completed, Pradosh? Mahalakshmi?
Yes, sir. I'm drawing the graph, sir.
Draw. Slowly draw. Take your time and draw. No issues. Mahanesh not responded. Completed, Ra?
Completed, sir.
Okay. So let us go. Next question. Will you solve next question?
Yes, sir.
So let us see next question. Go for the next question. First you answer, later only I will say. I will teach. Start answering. Do it, all of you. Tamil Selvan, will you answer? So first question. Yeah, what is the first question, Mavanish? What is the initial speed of the car they are asking? So what is the initial speed of the car? Is it starting from 0?
No, sir.
No, it is
10
starting from
kilometer per
somewhere.
hour, sir.
So it is starting from here somewhere. That point is called as 10. So the initial speed of the car is 10
10
kilometer
kilometer
per
per
hour.
hour.
10 kilometer per hour. That is. Next, what is the maximum speed attained by the car? Maximum speed. Maximum speed if you check
35 kilometer per hour, sir.
35. Understanding? So maximum speed is 35 kilometer per hour. So after that, what it is going constant again. Next, which part of the graph shows zero acceleration? Zero acceleration. Constant speed, zero acceleration. From which part, Ra? Which
B
part it
to
is?
C, sir.
B to C. Others also should respond. Everything Prados only answering. Then what is this? So B to C, it is B to C acceleration is 0. Because what is the reason behind? Because here constant speed. So constant
Constant
speed
speed.
means zero acceleration.
Zero
Next,
acceleration.
which part of the graph shows the varying retardation? Varying retardation.
C to D, sir.
C to D. So C to D is showing the retardation. Next, last question is you have to solve it all of you. What they are asking last question? Find the distance traveled in first 8 hours. So distance means what we have to do, Ra? Distance means what we have to do. I told you. Distance means what we have to do. We have to find the area. That's all. Correct, Ra?
Yes, sir.
So from where to where they are asking? First 8 hours. First 8 hours means 0 to 8 hours. That's all. So now, how you can do it? Find the distance. They're asking. How we can do? How we can do? So we have two shapes. What is the two shapes, Ra? Observe carefully. Two shapes if you'll observe. One is what?
Triangle and square, sir.
Triangle, not Pradosh. It is not triangle. If it is starting from 0, it is triangle. But it is not starting from 0. It is having some initial velocity. So means in the
Trapezium,
sense of,
sir.
it is trapezium. So trapezium plus rectangle. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. All of you start doing now. First trapezium. What is the area of a trapezium? So distance S is equals to
Half A plus B into height, sir.
sum of the parallel sides. What are you area of trapezium? I am asking. 1 by 2 into. Okay, tell me.
1 by 2 A plus B into H, sir.
A plus B, not that some of the parallel sides. Some of the parallel sides.
That
What is
only,
this
sir.
here? What is the parallel sides here? OA and let me assume naming here. That is how much? Some of the parallel side. How much, brothers? It is.
OA, sir, and
How much
then
it is? 10 and B. This is how much? This is how much?
35.
35. So area of a trapezium, sum of the parallel sides, which is equals to 10 plus 35 into what is the base? Height of the trapezium. Height of the trapezium. Height
3, sir, 3.
3. Understanding plus next. This one you tell me. What is it? This one. Length into breadth. Length is equals to 30. Breadth is equals to how much? 8 minus 5. 8 minus 3. 5. So which is equals to 35 into 5. Is it yes or no? That's all. So now start solving all of you. This is equals to how much? 10 plus 35, which is equals to 45. 45 into 3 divided by 2 plus solve this and tell me. 35 5s are 5 5s are 25. Next 5 3s are 15 plus 2 17. 175. So 175. First one calculation you do fast. 45 3s are how much? 5 3s are 12. Next for 12 means 2 will come there. 3 4 are 12. 132. Is it yes? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
132 or 133? 5 3s are 15, correct, Ra? 135.
Yes, sir.
135 by 12 plus 175. So do this 135 by 2, which is equals to how much? Mahalakshmi answered, I think, which is equals to 67.5. Very good. So Mahalakshmi is answering. So which is equals to, here it is coming, which is equals to 67.5 67.5 plus 175. So add that and tell me how much it is, which is equals to S equals to the total distance from within first 8 hours, which is equals to how much? Add it. How much, Pradesh? Mahalakshmi is saying 242.5. Yeah, 240. 2 point understanding 5 meters. That's all. So if any have the Tamil Selvan, you understand Tamil Selvan? Very simple. Sum of the parallel sides. So sum of the parallel side here, one side is 10 and another side is 35 into base. Base means height of the trapezium. Height of the trapezium is 3 divided by 2 plus this is what? Rectangle. So rectangle means length into breadth. Length is 35 and breadth is equals to 8 minus 3 means 5. That's all. If you do that, you will get it. So this is the distance traveled by a body in first 8 hours. That's all. Solve it. Clear, Pradosh?
Yes, sir. Clear, sir.
Once if it is completed, you can tell me.
Completed, sir.
Now, so you all people know what is increasing and what is decreasing acceleration. Yes or no? Monish? Manya? Now,
Yes,
let
sir.
us see one question we will see based upon the graphs. So try to, let me see who will answer correctly. So if you observe carefully, we have to answer the question. Okay. So which graph represents the case of correct graph we have to represent. So so this question, observe carefully and tell me. So 3 speed time graphs are given below. Read the question. 3 speed time graphs are given below. Now, which graph represents the case of a cricket ball thrown vertically upwards and returning to the hands of the thrower? Thrown vertically upwards means in the sense of what? Thrown vertically upwards and again it is returning to
Increasing
the
acceleration.
going upwards. It is increasing acceleration. If it is increasing acceleration, continuously it should go. So while you are throwing, it is having maximum speed. While it is going upwards, the slowly the speed will decreases. But while it is returning, the speed will slowly increases. So that which graph will come?
Graph C.
Graph C. Is it yes or no? So while you are throwing the ball like this, those when you release from your hand, it is having maximum speed. When it is releasing from your hand, it is having maximum speed. So slowly when it is going upwards, the speed will decreases continuously. Once again, it is returning. So that again the speed will keep on increases because acceleration, force of attraction is increases Earth. So that while it is going up, slowly it is decreasing. So that this is the graph if you will observe. Slowly decreasing and again after reaching to the maximum point, once speed will become 0 and again when it is coming down, the speed will continuously increases. So which graph it is? Graph C is the correct answer. That is for first one. Understanding? Next, second one. A trolley decreasing to a constant speed and then accelerating uniformly. A trolley decreasing to a constant speed, decreasing they are saying. The speed of the trolley decreases, understanding. Then
Sir, graph A.
graph A. Why can't graph B? Because graph B, see, it is increasing and decreasing. But here it is saying deaccelerating to a constant speed. Means it is decreasing after it is traveling constant speed and then it is accelerating. So if you'll observe in the graph A, here it is decreasing to some constant speed. Later it is traveling from some time constant speed. Again it is keep on increasing. So that which graph will come? Graph A will come. Is it yes or no? So for second one, trolley
Yes,
case
sir.
graph A, and first case C will come. Understand? That is.
Understand, sir.
This also you draw. So this is like this sums is most important for technical and future. If you'll go any school for entrance and all, like this sums only will come. Do it. Draw the graphs and you will make it. Completed?
1 minute, sir.
Pradosh? Tamil Selvan?
Completed, sir.
That is it. Let us go. Next question completely you people need to solve, because I have taught already so many things. So now let me see next question who will solve. Monish, you also speak, at least in chat you can answer. Simply don't sit. Let me see who will answer. One by one. Start to keep on answering. First understand the questions. Read all the questions. Totally we have 6 questions in this sum. It will take little bit time. So first answer slowly. So first if you'll observe the first question. What is the first question, Ra? What type of motion is represented by OA? OA they are asking. So from O to A. Observe carefully and tell me what type of motion it is. From OA. It is what? Uniform. It is what, Ra? Uniform what it is? Speed or acceleration, something. That is you should speak. Nobody is responding. So it is what? Uniform acceleration. Pradosh, what happened? Next. From B, AB. From AB what? From AB what? From AB if will take constant speed or else uniform speed means zero acceleration. So constant speed. Second one, uniform motion. Uniform motion, not acceleration, you should say. So second one, it is what will come? Constant speed. Constant speed or uniform speed. Uniform speed. Next, B to C. B to C, what is that? From B to C. From B to C. It is uniform.
Retardation.
Uniform. Uniform retardation. Uniform retardation. Next, what is the acceleration of car from O to A? Calculate it. Now onwards, everything, everybody must solve it. Let me see who will say. First initial velocity from O to A they are asking. What is the initial velocity? 0. What is the final velocity? 40. And time period you check it. 10, 0 and 0 and this is what? Time period 10 seconds. So that you can check it. That's all. So go ahead now. First case number 4. So case number 4 here I am solving. So case number 4, initial velocity is equals to 0 meter per second and final velocity is equals to, speak yeah, 40 meter per second and time period is equals to,
Sir, answer both, sir.
yeah, and the time period is equals to 10 seconds. Pradosh, you are not saying units, Pradosh. Without units, how it will be accepted? How many times I should say? Final velocity minus initial velocity divided by time period. So which is equals to 40 minus 0 divided by 10. So which is equals to 4 meter per second square. 4 meter per second square is the acceleration from A to O to A. Now, what is the acceleration of car from A to B? A to B. A to B. A to B is speed is constant. So speed is constant means what it will come from fifth part. Fifth part, what it will come? Speed is constant. Speed is constant. So acceleration is equals to what? Speed is constant. So acceleration is equals to speed is constant. So A equals to 0 meter per second square. 0. Very good, Tamil Selvan. Next same way, B to C, calculate it all of you. What is the initial velocity B to C? Initial velocity is 40 and final velocity is 0. And the time period, you check it. Time period is 30 and 50. So 50 minus 30, time period is equals to 20 seconds. That's all. So initial velocity is equals to 6th Samra. Initial velocity is equals to, do it. How much it is? 40 meter per second. Next, final velocity is equals to 0 meter per second. Time period is equals to, how much it is? 50 minus 30 here and here. If you'll observe, 50 minus 30, which is equals to 20 seconds. I think Mahalakshmi is answered. The Mahalakshmi, it is minus 2. Mahalakshmi forgot minus sign, so it is decreasing acceleration, so minus should come. So final velocity minus initial velocity divided by time. Substitute it, all of you. So now A equals to, if you'll observe, A equals to, if you'll observe, 0 minus 40 divided by 20. So which is equals to minus 40 divided by 20. How much it is, Pradosh? 21s are 22s are, which is equals to A equals to minus 2 meter
True,
per
sir.
minus 2 meter per second square. That's all. Do it. That is the answer. So this is the answer. Any doubt? This is the 6th part. All of you answer one by one. So this is the first part. It is behaving very madly. Okay. So this is the first part 1, and this is the part 2, and this is the part 3. Part 4 answer, and part 5. Part 5 is, this is constant speed, so acceleration is 0, and this is the part 6. Now, how many of you know, can you able to calculate the total distance traveled? Will you able to do it or not? One triangle, one rectangle, and another triangle. Is it yes or no? Will you able to calculate? Pradosh? Monish? Yeah, easily we can do it. But in this sum, they are not asking. So if you are interested, you can keep a 7 here. So the total distance, S equals to how much it is. You want, you can calculate it and tell me. No issues. So S equals to 7th question. 7th question, if you'll observe, S equals to how much it will come. First triangle, you see. Here I don't have a space, I will directly will do. So triangle, length half into base into height. Base equals to 10, height is equals to 40. So half into, directly I am doing. You can speak half into base equals to 10 into height is equals to 40. This is the first one. Means 2 ones are 2 5s are. Directly I can write 5 4s are 90. That plus rectangle 20 and 40. 20 into 40. Do it. 20 into 40, because length into breadth. Length is 40 and breadth is 20. 30 minus 10, 20 only. So that is will come. Next, plus again half triangle. Triangle means half into base is how much again? Base is again 20. Height is again 40. So this is the height and this is the base. So what will come again? 40 into 20 will come. So do it, all of you know. 2 ones are 2, 2 20s are. That's all. So now if you'll do it, all of you do the sum. 1400. So now let us take now. I will do it in the form of textra now. So if you'll observe carefully here, 5 fours are how much ra? 20. So 200 plus 2 fours are 12. 12 means 1200 plus next 2 twos are 400. So this is the total, which is equals to, if you'll observe, 1200 plus 400, 400 plus the 1200, how much it is? 1600. 1600 plus 2, 1800. 1800 meters. Mahalakshmi, check your answer. So total distance S is equals to 1800. Is it okay? Pradosh, verify your answer and tell me, is it true or not? Seventh question.
Okay, sir.
S equals to 1800 meter. Verify all of you. One triangle, one rectangle, again one triangle. 4 twos are 8. 4 twos are 8. Mahalakshmi, here you see 0 it is there. 0, 20 it is not 4. 4 twos are here, 2 ones are 2 20s are will get cancelled. Here also 2 ones are 2 fives are 2 fives are 10. So 5 fours are 20. 20 means it is what? Again 0 is there. That is why 200. Okay, Mahalakshmi. Oh, sorry. Okay. Here you are saying correct. 4 twos are 8. Sorry, Amma. So this is 800 only, ra. 800. So 800 plus 2, 1400 totally. Very good. Mahalakshmi has done correct. So middle here 4 twos are 8, ra. I have taken 12. That is wrong. 4 3 is 8. 200 plus 800. This is not 1200. 800. 800 plus 400, which is equals to 1400 meter. Yes, Mahalakshmi, correct. Check it once. Pradosh, what you have checked then? Is it coming? Check it. 1400 is correct. 1400 meters. Solve slowly, no issues. Seventh question, what is the total distance traveled by a body? So that is S equals to how much it is. So which is equals to 1400 meters, you will get it. You can check it. $1400 meters. Okay, Pradosh. Tamil Selvan. So total
Yes, sir.
distance S equals to how much you got?
Sir, correct, sir.
1400 meters. 1400 meters is the total distance traveled by a body. Seventh question. Actually, it is not there, but we are doing because we should know every question. If you are practicing, then we will understand more. That is the thing. Every answer you verify, all of you. Verify your answers and do it. That's all. Have you completed, Manya? Have you understand, Manya, Samya? Same way you have to solve it. Whatever the question will come from this graph, it is uniform. If it is a speed versus time, if going like this, it is uniform acceleration. If it is constant line, zero acceleration. If it is decreasing straight line, decreasing acceleration, means it is retardation. Then if you want to calculate total distance, means you have to find the area of this body. That's all. Nothing is there. If you'll find the area of this shape, then you will get the answer. Understand, Pradosh?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now let us go for next question. Now let us see who will say. Next question, Ra. Answer. You should say the type of motion it is. What is the first type of motion? What is the first type of motion?
Uniform motion, sir.
Uniform motion, not what it is, speed and time. Then what we should say? Speed and time will give you acceleration, correct? Then it is what? It is
Uniform
uniform,
answer.
uniform. So A is equals to what? Uniform
Uniform
acceleration. Acceleration. Next, speed and time. This is what? B equals to, what is the B question? Constant speed.
constant speed or uniform
Constant speed or uniform speed.
speed.
Uniform speed means in the sense of what? Zero acceleration. A equals to 0. Yes or no? Yes or no, Pradosh? Next, C graph. C graph, tell me. C graph what? Uniform. Uniform.
Uniform retardation, sir.
Uniform retardation. Next, D graph. D graph, if you'll observe, it is decreasing randomly, not constantly. So randomly decreasing. Decreasing means in the sense of what? Non-uniform. Decreasing, ra?
Non-uniform retardation, sir.
Non-uniform.
Retardation.
That's all. So non-uniform retardation. Draw the graph, all of you. Non-uniform retardation. That is about it. Do it. If suppose here you see, if the graph will come like this, Pradosh, then what will say? Graph will come like this. This is what? Non-uniform acceleration.